Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem! Okay, so we're not going to do this every time, because I think it would get boring. Most of the time we're going to cut this out, but this time we're going to show the preparation screen, just so that everybody can see like our thinking for this. So before we started playing, we used our knowledge of the game and the characters that we like to pair everybody up.
So that everybody could get like their friendship points in.
Yeah, and we have a certain array of characters that cover most of the weapon types. So that way we should be able to have like all of the legendary weapons. Somebody in our party will be able to use them, with the exception of, I don't think we're going to take, I think his name is Canis. Mm-hmm. We're not going to take him, so we are not going to have somebody that can use like the ultimate dark magic. And we're going to rely on B-roll Gandalf to use the ultimate...
B-roll Gandalf.
Yeah, like anima magic.
Mm-hmm.
So... of these characters, Matthew doesn't need the experience, but we'll be using him and Sarah as utility.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only 4 characters that we're going to take like all the way to the end game that we have in the party right now at this moment are Lynn, Florina, Kent, and Sane.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is probably just bring those 5 out onto the map, really.
Yeah, everybody else is just going to stay home.
Yeah, because we can do it with the 5 of them.
I mean, geez, you can... If it weren't for the fact that I think she would run out of iron swords and stuff, I think if you had the foresight to buy more swords, you could just do the whole thing with just Lindis, for the most part. Mainly because of the power of the Manikati, using it on bosses and certain enemies. Yeah, she would struggle with some of the knights, but that's not a...
The thing is that, as long as you have enough vulneraries, you can just heal on your turn and just wait. Because them dummies gonna come at you.
They absolutely will come at you, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is one of the interesting things. Like, she's definitely running. Like, I don't think you have to attack anybody. You can just go stand too close to them and they get offended.
So that angelic robe is probably going to go to either Lynn or Florina. We'll wait until... I don't remember how the items carry over. Mm-hmm. If they do at all.
Yeah. Oh, like after you do a...
Chapter 10.
Yeah.
After Lindis's chapter is over. So we'll probably see who has crappier HP of Lynn and Florina. And then they'll get the robe. Okay. Whenever we're closer to that.
All right.
And you know what? Because she doesn't...
Let's have Lynn have the... Yes.
So I want to talk about the Armor Slayer for a second. The Armor Slayer is the weirdest damn weapon. Mm-hmm. So, the Armor Slayer is a sword.
Right.
That is super effective against...
infantry.
No, there isn't I don't think there's an icon in this one like there is in later entries. See, Kent has a little horsey next to his aid, so you know that he's a cavalier. There's an in-game icon for it, and I know there it's just talking about like why, like that's his aid. It's a bonus from having a horse. But later entries use that icon more generally to just be like, this is a mounted unit. And there's also an icon for armored units. So the Armor Slayer is super double extra bonus effective against units that are armored. And I believe that's just knights and generals. And it is the weirdest decision because knights only have lances. And I think generals it makes more sense because generals have lances, and I think in this one it's axes.
Yeah.
But still, a very peculiar decision because it goes against the weapon triangle.
Yeah.
So at best, and it's like really heavy. It's not a very good weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's just like the right tool, and I don't know if that's cool or really stupid.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
Well, I mean, it like I said, it has its uses, but I think that it might just have its uses because I'm stubborn.
Oh, I see.
And I keep it in the inventory, and then I'm like, ooh, wait, the accuracy loss is negligible. Or, one of the big problems is, like, that's the big deal for me, is that it's a really heavy sword. Because see how it's over twice the weight of an armor slayer? At this point in the game, most of your swords people have really low constitution. Mm-hmm. And they're slowed by it. I think that's how it works. In this one, I think it's your constitution. Vex rescues, that's... Yeah, because in Path of Radiance, I'm pretty sure it's based on strength. Like, strength counters weight for the purposes of determining speed. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, I just listened to myself saying that out loud. I might be a really bland person.
I don't know about all that. All right. Formation?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at all those spots that are open.
Yeah, we're gonna go in 3 people down. It's no big deal.
No big deal. It's because we're that tough. Right? That's why it is toughness.
Well, it's because these guys are wimps. Like, they're still like level 1. Like, it's actually really funny playing the game like this because... Yeah,
we've worked so hard to level everybody.
That we're going to keep using up.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay.
They're already monsters.
Yeah.
Like, if we had better weapon variety, most of our characters would already be able to solo this.
Yeah.
Like, if Florina could have an Axe Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Or if... Actually, I think Kent and Sane either of them could probably solo it at this point.
All right. Okay. And we probably need to hide Florina because there's an archer up there.
No, she's gonna go
south.
She is going to go take care of all of the mages.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause she's got high magic defense. Is it?
Is it actually her resist is really low?
Yeah. Well, it's the screwy level ups we've been getting. Well, maybe she can take, what's her face? Sarah.
Sarah can't fight. She has vulneraries.
Yeah, well, she has vulneraries. Okay, well, we'll just use some vulneraries. It's okay. It'll be okay. We're gonna be so fine. Everything's gonna be good. We are gonna be just great. Oh, God.
Oh, immediately better. Okay, good.
Okay. I see we're facing a shaman, Lark. I've heard that practitioners of the dark arts are fearsome foes. We'll have to be careful. What? Who are you? Please forgive me. I never meant to startle you. Your robes, they look like religious vestiary. Are you an Elimine bishop? Yes, well, no. I'm only an acolyte. An Elimine monk, to be specific. My name is Lucius. Do you have business with us? I was at the inn when this child came seeking help. The innkeeper was afraid to get involved. He was unpleasant. God, why is it all me? I'm talking to me. It's all me, man. I wasn't afraid of him. I'm used to being treated that way.
My father was a samurai.
That's awful. May I please lend you my services? I truly wish to help the boy, if only a little. Of course. Thank you very much. Blessings of Saint Elimine be upon you. The monk Lucius has joined your group. Monks are users of the magic of light. Those who viewed magic are highly attuned to its flow, so they have a high magic resistance.
And he is a destroyer. That's all the way Like,
He will put the fear of God right through you.
yeah. Like, top to bottom, pierced with holy light, dead, through the mouth, out the bum.